Hey guys, it's TinkerTaylor here today and bringing you another part of this city build. So I actually did this part before I did the hotel. As you can see, the hotel is, if you're looking at the front of the building, it's to the right, but yeah, it's that L-shaped building. Currently it's like down. You can see it's empty, and I thought it would be smarter to put out the hotel video when the bar right after the bar video, because the bar video is like the words Englishman. I swear every time I mess it up. And I always hear whenever I'm watching any video, it's always clear and precise and people aren't stumbling over the words. That's not me though. I do stumble over my words. What I was trying to say was the bar part of the build, so the speakeasy, the underground bar bit. I thought it would be a smarter idea if the hotel build was straight after it, because the hotel build was built for, like, the hotel was built for the bar to kind of hide it. Originally, I was going to have it come off the back alley, and that's why I built the alley to begin with, and oh yeah, people can go down into this weird back alley, and oh, they've disappeared behind the store, what's behind the store? But I turned it into a part of the hotel instead, because we don't really have, I mean, there probably are places in the world where speakeasies are a thing for, I guess, prohibition reasons, like no alcohol reasons. But where I'm from in Australia, we are allowed to have alcohol here, so we don't really have genuine speakeasies, like actual hidden prohibition type speakeasies, but we do have like hidden bars and things like that around. I don't think I've ever personally been to one myself. I'm pretty sure I mentioned in the last video I'm not much of a bar pub type person. I honestly, I don't really even drink at all. It's just not my thing. Like, if situations call for it, I guess, but yeah, it's not my thing. So yeah, I've never been to one, but I do think it would be cool to go to one just for the experience at least. So that's definitely something I should have a look out for. Because I know that they exist, and I've seen like, oh, there's one here and there's one here, and you need to know like the secret password or whatever. And again, it doesn't really bother me that I don't know these things or don't go to these things. But again, for the experience, I think it would be cool. But anyway, we are building a townhouse for one of the people who hangs out on stream, BiscottiCurious, who also streams. I believe he's from Turkey. I could be wrong. I'm more than likely wrong, but I'm pretty sure he's from Turkey. So yeah, if you like, I think he does like survival, and I can't remember the name of the word for the other type of games he plays. I'm gonna look it up so that I'm not wrong about what I'm saying. But yeah, he's really sweet. I'd love to hang out with him. Building strategy and survival games. Sorry, that's in his description. Yeah, super chill, pretty funny. So yeah, if that sort of stuff is your thing, I know most people who are watching this video are probably just here for sim stuff, but that's also your thing. Definitely check Scuzz out. But I built this place for Scuzz because I said I didn't like the build, and he said he did, and I was like, cool, I'm gonna commit to it and I'll build for you. I'm gonna try and channel, that's the word, channel your energy. I don't know why I said spirit your energy. I tried to channel my inner Scuzz. We were imagining this was a townhouse for Scuzz when he's older, because he apparently also channels old person energy like I do sometimes. Which is absolutely fine. Like, I love living like just not old, but I like to relax and chill and not be, I don't know. We always joke, Onion, my roommate, and I, that when I hit 70, I'm suddenly gonna turn mentally 17. But until then, I'm always gonna be mentally 70. So we're having like this backwards thing with me here. And I enjoy it. I like it. I think it's fun. I also think it's kind of funny because, yeah, like a lot of my friends want to go out and do fun things, and don't get me wrong, I'll go out and do fun things, but I'm just as happy to stay home alone, and do nothing. Not all the time, just more often than what's apparently normal. But again, that's fine with me. Like, if people don't have time to hang out, or like are busy, or are hanging out with other friends, I'm like, yeah, that's cool. I'll just go do my own thing. And it makes me happy. That, yeah, I kind of can just go do that. But anyway, I have a habit of kind of being on a track to talk about something, and then I kind of veer off, and then I get back on track, and then I veer off another way, and then I get back on track. So with this build, it was right after an update in July. So whatever happened in July, it was probably a new pack release. I lost all, this is where I lost control of my entire game. I could not access the cheat code menu. Control Shift C did not work no matter what I tried, because I didn't uninstall my mods properly, and that is totally my fault. Not like just 100% my fault there. So this time I did uninstall them properly, but I feel like I don't know, like for people who play vanilla, I guess, like no mods, no CC, anything like that, typing in the cheats every day is probably normal and not like at all stressful for you guys. But for me, I'm like, I had to do this, like I can't. I'm so used to the convenience now. I'm not even gonna lie about it. It is so convenient to have them already all in the game. Like, I don't have to type them all out. They're so long as well. I don't understand why are they so long? Like, especially the unlock gameplay unlocks entitlement, or whatever that one is. Like, it's just, why is it so long? So yeah, I'm definitely used to my convenience, but you'll see me struggling with it up until about just before 14 minutes of this video. So yeah, got another 6-ish minutes of me struggling. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with this build, even though I did struggle with the lack of mods. I am more than mildly addicted. And to any of you guys who build without mods, so especially console players, y'all have the most patience in the entire world, and I cannot understand it. Like, it just, because I gave in to mods and CC, my patience is just blown out the window. So, yeah, I don't know. It's not the greatest, but with the mods updating, I have to be patient, and it's kind of reteaching me patience. So the thing that's caused me not to be patient has taught me to be patient again, which I think is kind of like, I don't know if ironic's the right word. There's another word I'm trying to think of that, like, it's kind of like the thing that caused me to not be impatient is the thing that's, no, sorry, to cause me to be impatient is the thing that's teaching me to be patient. It's kind of a bit almost backwards, and mildly humorous. And here's the bar. I just do a quick throw a few little things down there. Yeah, with some of these builds, especially these bigger ones, trying to edit them down is a pain. I know that the A to Z challenge next year is going to be a pain to edit down because I've picked really big builds. I mean, I did a smaller one for letter A, and already that's like a 4 or 5 hour video. Like, raw footage. And then same with the bathhouse. It's like a 5-hour video of raw footage that if I cut it out, it'll probably go down to like 4.5, but that's still 4.5 hours worth of footage. So I'm gonna have to cut out a lot from that video unless you guys want to see like a 57-hour video. It's ridiculous. Because I've not finished that one yet either, and I'm not finished the next build either. There's a lot going on, so I think I'm gonna start doing a few smaller builds, just so that I'm not burning myself out with massive builds. It's a really bad habit of mine. I keep saying I don't like doing big builds, and then I turn around and I do a big build. So yeah, please yell at me in the future if you see me doing big builds, because I really need to stop. I really do. It's yeah, just so with the content I'm doing next year. So I haven't officially announced it, but you know what? I'll say it officially now. I am doing a build for every Pokemon that there is, and I've made myself a rule, which I've already broken once, but I've already started the build, so I can't really undo it. Is that I cannot do big lots. If it's got a 50 or a 64 in it, I cannot use those lots unless it is for a legendary. And that's just to prevent me from doing these massively overly done builds. But I think the reason why I've already broken it once and allowed myself to get away with it is because it's actually an exterior type build, if that makes sense. It's essentially a pool, sort of. So there's only one indoor area, and that's just a little bathroom I threw together. So most of it is actually landscaping, which I don't really do landscaping. And a lot of my builds are really incorporating a lot of landscaping, like quite a lot. So I'm very excited to get more into it. And the other thing is, because it's going to be a big challenge, I'm adding mini challenges. It's not challenges, it's a big project, sorry. I'm adding mini challenges along the way. So if it's a starter, I have to limit the amount of packs and kits that I use. So for the first 2 that I've already built, I limited myself to 1 of each size of pack and kit. So like 1 expansion, 1 game, 1 stuff, 1 kit. And that way, like, it increases your chances. If you've got, let's say, Island Living, you're probably gonna have a lot of the similar ones if you're not after all the DLC. If you're after like a certain type of gameplay, you're probably gonna have certain types of things. If you want more medieval gameplay, you're probably gonna have all of the stuff that is like that, like the castle kit. I can't really think of anything else. Maybe the life and death kit. I'm not a kit. Pack. I don't even know what I'm saying. Yeah, if you're more into like Island Living, you might have Island Living and then like Romantic Garden or something. I don't know why you'd have that, but like, because it's I don't know. Actually, no, you would probably have Romantic Garden, the Romantic Garden pack, and the Greenhouse Haven kit. And so like I'm trying to keep things together like that, so that if you are pack limited, there are some pack limited builds for you. And again, the one that is 50, I think it's 40 by 50. That one I've only used expansion packs so far. I've used a handful of them, but I think I'm going to continue only using expansion packs because I don't really want to change what I've done, but I still want to keep it pack limited. And I think I've only used 3, so I might keep it limited to those 3. Because again, the only thing I have left to do is landscaping, and the landscaping is the main. It's Island Living. That's the sort of one I'm using. So Island Living and base game, and if they fit, I'll use some of the plants that come from the packs that I've already used. But I don't plan on continuing to expand and use more and more packs. But yeah, it's kind of exciting to think that I am doing this challenge and I'm limiting myself, and that like more and more people will be able to use it because of the use these builds because of the fact that I am limiting it. Like this build here, you're probably gonna have to have basically everything because there's so many different styles here. There's so many different packs and kits and whatnot. And I do like to be not limited, but I also find when I don't limit myself that my builds are kind of mid. It's not that great. And this is an example of that. It's not that great. But it's also not terrible, so you know, like sometimes I can do builds without needing to back limit myself. I'm sorry there, my brain just had a little glitch. It does that quite frequently. I probably said that already this video. But yeah, I think way too much and my brain just never stops. So yeah. Time of my life over here with my brain just still like you're still at uni. You still need to think, and the answer is no, I don't. I'm no longer at uni. I finished. That is exciting and fun. Like I finished last week. In fact, over a week ago. So you know, it's no longer a thing. Like, I'll be real. Uni's not really on my mind. I know that in 5 days, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 days. All my official marks are released, which is exciting. Because it means I can officially close everything uni related. I can get rid of teams. I mean, I could probably get rid of teams now, actually, but you know, I can get rid of all this stuff and not worry about any of that anymore once I get those last marks. But I still have to get those last marks. So, you know, just trying to be patient again. So that I don't rip my hair out while waiting. But yeah, it's very, very exciting to almost be there. I was meant to book my tickets for graduation, not tickets, but my walking across stage. No, that's tickets. That's hotel stuff. That's what I'm trying to say. But I have not. I forgot to. I was meant to do it recently. So yeah, I need to do that soon. But you know, it's once this is all done, I can just close it up. I can delete. I have like pinned tabs of stuff, like pinned pages of stuff that are relevant to my degree or like uni. I can unpin them and it's gonna be so fantastic. I'm really hoping that will not trick my brain, but like emphasize in my brain that I'm done. But we're not quite there yet. We've still got a little bit to go. I still have to keep my uni email open because of like that's where they send like paperwork, or not paperwork, but like online stuff. Oh. Oh, okay. Sorry, I just got a notification from my uni saying I need to check some stuff because there will be stuff that is gotten rid of on my conferral date, and I don't know when that is. Anyway, I need to stop being distracted. That is something I can deal with afterwards. It's not currently relevant. Ooh. Ooh, okay, no, we'll deal with that after the video because I do not need to be any more distracted than I am right now. Yeah, long story short, brain's still a little malfunctiony because I have not officially finished yet, but we're getting close. Also, I realized by the time, like at this point in the video, I clearly got access to all my mods and stuff back, and my cheats and whatnot. I was having a real hard time with this desk because I was like, I want it to be centered. I want it to line up with the picture across the wall, but then I want it to line up with what's going on behind it, but none of it's lining up and it's making me mad, and I don't want you to be able to open the door and see what's going on inside. So yeah, I just ended up leaving it like that. I even did this build before I finished the bar. Interesting, I didn't know that. I probably worked on the bar right after this anyway. Because every time I edit a video, I see the dates of when the footage was recorded, and there's a lot of footage that was recorded on the first half of this build, which was in July, and then like late July, and then this part of the build, which was recorded in very early after July, August. In July, August, yeah, August. But yeah, we are almost finished. I do touch it up a little bit, I believe, off stream, off camera and whatnot. Adding just a few bits and pieces here and there. But yeah, other than that, we are so close to being finished. I'm very excited because Scuzz liked it, and I'm happy he liked it because it was for him, and I wanted him. I don't know, I wanted to build something for him because I didn't like the build, but he did, and it kind of inspired me to actually get something done with this build instead of abandoning it. And, you know, I kind of grown to like it a little bit. It's not perfect, it's not, like, I wouldn't live here, I despise it. Not despise it, but, like, I just wouldn't do it, I just wouldn't live here, so, you know, I'm happy that we got it finished. In fact, this is the first building that I finished, I'm pretty sure. As we can see, I haven't even started the hotel, the bar is not even done, so I finished this first, even though I did start with the bar, technically. Yeah, just, I don't know, let me know what you think about this build. It's definitely stylized towards Scuzz. And I hope he enjoys it. There's a lot of things in here that I could explain that's like, oh, this is a joke and that's a joke. Like him having one chair at the table, at the dinner table, because he doesn't want to have dinner guests over. And yes, there's a guest room, but it's covered in paperwork, so that he'd be like, oh, sorry, there's stuff in that room, I can't have you stay over. Because that's totally going to be Old Man Scuzz. It's just like nobody's going to come visit. This is his secret sacred space. But yeah, I don't know. I could go on, but I'm not going to. Because otherwise I'm going to be talking way past the end of the video. But yeah, we just had some finishing touches up here. So the red brick green house next door, I still have to finish. The brick one, well, now that I've turned around, it's not going to be on the left, but on the far left, is going to be finished, needs to be finished as well. And then the one that's directly behind that, brick one on the far left also has to be done. But other than that, yeah, we're pretty much finished. I didn't want to clutter this too much, so this part here I had done, this is in October, so this is 2 months after, 3 months, 2 months, we'll say 2 months. 2 months after I'd started the build. So I've come back and I've just added some random junk around, so technically this bed should not be usable just based on, like, how the Sims work. But it's also, yeah, the excuse for Scuzz not to have people over. But I didn't want to decorate that room too much because I just finished the Villains in the City collab build, and man oh man, the decor in that, like oh my goodness, you'll see it, it'll be the next, maybe the next series that comes out. There might be another video in between, just one small one, but for sure that will be one that comes out this year. It has to. So yeah, I don't know. Let me know how you feel about this build. And definitely check out the Villains in the City collab when that comes out sometime later this year, later this month. I don't know, we'll figure it out when we get there. But anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out. Definitely let me know your thoughts on this build. And hopefully I'll see you guys next time when we work on another part of this build. Bye guys!